All right, guys, welcome back to Monster Train. Let's see how we go ahead and win today. Let's re-roll 3 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We just did a Rector Flicker run. We haven't done an Umbra run in a while. Let's go ahead with Penumbra and see what we get. Ooh. Herzal's Horde means we could go Shadow Siege. And Umbra assaults don't kill the backliners that silence you yet from entropy. Siphon and damage shield and get some steelworkers, so we're like pretty good early on. I haven't done a big trample boy in a while. At least I don't feel like I have. Let's do that. I'm gonna do it. I know people really like Pyrotep. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's good, but I think it's like overvalued. And as soon as people start overvaluing something, I tend to not pick it. Because like if you pick something that's overvalued, then people are like, oh, GG, runs over. We don't need to do anything. And it's like, well, no, that's not really how it works. All right, Trample kind of back taking 47 damage. Nice. Oh, this is perfect. Damage. Oh, I have like no room for anything, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. I have room for stuff now. Don't ask me how I got it. Nobody really knows. I really don't have a reason to try to keep this guy alive. I was just gonna try, but it really doesn't matter. I would take a damage for what? Nothing, really. All right. A little bit of lifesteal, and we're in there. Up with a little bit of damage bottom. I mean, with our 1 stack of lifesteal, we're fine. All right, how do you fare up here? Pretty good. Cool. Nice little easy opening. Let's see what we get for our card rewards. I do like floor space, but I also like consistent morsels and like packed morsels and making of a morsel. Who needs backline access? We can power up Penumbra to crazy degrees, right? Show me Shadow Eater. Yes, please show me Shadow Eater with multi-strike. No! These are not Shadow Eater. Crucible Collector's here to help soften up the enemies. I don't know, if you see a multi-strike, you kind of want to just take it. I know there is like a little bit of anti-synergy with multi-strike and lifesteal, but it's only like situationally not as good. Hey, packed morsels early on is nice. Let's give you some lifesteal to start. Fill you out to help us a little bit, and armor doesn't really seem too important for us, so go ahead and take it. We'll like discuss the situation with Crucible Collector and evaluating his multi-strike power once the boss comes in. One and 2. Wow. Really just like getting me that stuff that's like not really that good, huh? I don't know if I really need the lifesteal there for reshuffling, so... I mean, a morsel now is probably better than a morsel later, but... Alright, so for this boss in particular, us doing multi-strike doesn't matter because he doesn't do anything that scales him up or down. If he had something that scales him down, so let's say we're going against like Rax the Overblessed, where he has a bunch of multi-strike, or not multi-strike, but a bunch of regen and rage that goes down, we would probably want to survive for longer. But here we are getting, what, 5 stacks of lifesteal, but we're doing as much damage as we'd be doing anyway. So like 36 5 times is equal to 36 however many times it would be here with multi-strike. And then you get to the end where he doesn't have any lifesteal and it's just tit for tat. So he's actually at the end, once he's given up all of his lifesteal, doing more damage effectively. So I tend to like going for the multi-strike. It's less likely that I will need him to survive for longer versus just dishing out the damage. Now I say that now and I'm sure we'll come into a situation, but all right, let's do one more backline target, another pauldrons. No, I'll just take another or a welder helper, not another one. I really want to go to a merchant of arms. Wait, what? Okay. It's the size 6, so at some point I do need to... Interesting. I don't know if these are it. I'm gonna just re-roll. Rage 2 on Striker and Revenge. Rage Room is interesting. Make it deployable. I think there's probably a better deployable. I don't want Exile Steed to be deployable. Okay. Check this out in case we get the Divinity event. Ooh, we get a rare pack. I mean, this just tends to be awoken for Rail Spike, or Quick is actually really good for Penumbra too. Again, I think a lot of people just like snap pick that Awoken Rail Spike, but I don't know. It's like just for the general utility of playing once, it's fine. The fun happens when you like do some crazy combos with it, which I don't think we're necessarily, oh my gosh, at that level yet. Could actually put a Steelworker with him if I wanted to. Surprise, surprise, I don't really want to. Rage Room is here. I think the Rage Room is good for you. Give you a little bit of quick. Not that it necessarily helps right now. I think I'm actually going to play Welder Helper up top. He's a target for our Antumbra Assaults. If we ever see him. 74. That guy's dying. Just get you Rage now. I can get you Rage now. Let's have you get Rage. You're taking 7, 6, and a little bit more. I'm going to give you Armor. Because, like, he's going to get lifesteal soon, but depending on the floors, he might not get it right away. Like, if I didn't draw any morsels here, he's not guaranteed to get it in a timely manner. Yeah, I guess I didn't need to do it that way, huh? Doesn't matter. All right. Hey, you're here. I was just talking about you. Let's give you some lifesteal. You can go ahead and get your damage shield because we know how good it is on you. So actually, I think this fight in particular might be a good one where having him be an extended out lifestealer might be better because Archean has rage assigned to him. And if this guy has 10 lifesteal and lasts 10 turns against Archean, his rage is totally depleted, whereas 5 turns won't get it all the way down. All right, well, welcome to my Monster Train TED Talk. Glad we could be here. With that, I think I might actually shoot for health on him. All right, and this is why we kept this guy around. But I mean, where we are at right now, we're pretty, I think, okay. Yeah. So angry. Well, speaking of anger, ooh, I do love me a rail beater too. Rail beater allied construct is, Penumbra's a little awkward in this setup because we want like him top, you bottom. He's gonna have quick so that he preserves his health a little bit. So that means he'd actually attack before the rail beater. Also give them both quick, but then they need to be in like an odd configuration. I don't really want the rail beater on the floor with Crucible Collector. For the record though, we will need to take floor space at some point to fit him in. So we could do Crucible Collector, rail beater, and back. I mean, that's not necessarily what we're doing right away, but it is a possibility. I want to go draw first. Our floor space like feels pretty good. I can also put my doggo on bottom too. I don't have much money and I'm at full health, so this Merchant of Trinkets doesn't feel great. Big question, what would we duplicate? Exile's Diadem. Everybody gets an Exile's Diadem. We can make Rage better or Ritual Battle better. That's a good duplicate. All right, sold. And we get money too for the next one. Hey, double stack, look at that. We have the -2 consume on it though. Trample. All right. Let's do a double stack Rage. No, I'm gonna just chill on it, I think. Wait, I can do Last Stand, right? Please, like, getting Last Stand to be remove consume really good or something. Or I could just duplicate it outright. I feel like there's enough tools in this clan combo that we're gonna be seeing that, like, we don't really need to go too hard into it. Merchant of Steel over there. Definitely want to hit up these Merchant of Arms, though, at some point. So it's like this Merchant of Magic becomes a little bit more applicable, but we do have a Pyre remains there, and this has removals. Could just commit to going to the right here and looking for another Merchant of Arms thing. All right, maybe we do that. So let's reroll here. Okay. Well, we found what we were looking for. Five is a good number. 15 is better. specifically for the entropy fight where that backliner has silences you as 8 health. Sure. I don't think that was the most convincing sure I've ever emitted, but... So, order of operations. We have a new status going on. You're bottom. You're here. You're there. You're there. You're tiny. Enter. Well, if this was 5 damage, it would not work, so glad to have it be where it's at. And I definitely want you to be pretty beefy on the bottom here. Vengeful Shard damages here fine. We're so strong. All right, no Rage Room yet. A little sad. Hey, there it is. Speaking of, the devil. All right, cool. And now that this guy's strong enough, I can actually play out a Magma Morsel here to help get the kills. This fight is so annoying with the Penance Seekers, if you can't get to the back line in a reasonable time frame. I think we are what I'd consider a reasonable time frame at this point. Love it. All right. Right. Yep. I don't know why I equipped that to him. Oh, did math wrong too. Penguin! Penguin! What are you doing? You panicked and misplayed so bad. I don't think I need to like double the rage down here. I think I probably should just focus on not taking more pyre damage. All right, nice of you to be dead. All right. Cannibalize is nice. It's like almost too much morsel generation. I'm gonna skip here. My deck is starting to get like a little too big for my taste. All right, so I could go to the left, but I still think going to the right is probably better. Stomp is here. That's a good artifact. Spell Sanctum is pretty good actually too, but I like my Ritual of Battle room, or my Rage room. Wanderer's Talisman is pretty well suited for the style of play with Umbra, because most of the time at the start of the turn, Penumbra and the Crucible Collector are going to be by themselves. Now, Scorching Restraints, on the other hand, is also kind of interesting. Typically, it's not too big of a deal, but we have a lot of morsels that come in with 0 attack. Making them come in with 6 could be a benefit in some instances where they help kill out the backliners. Could also be a detriment if we're dealing with spikes. So like thinking about like the entropy fight where it's like a 12 attacker, 12 attacker, 12 attacker, and somebody else. If I get mana morsels, they're actually all dead now instead of some of them getting through. I like the Scorching Restraints here. Hey, double doggo. Let's not do it today. What do I feel about the Glutton's Maw? That's like most definitely a better equipment than the other things we've been getting. Let's get this undeployable and let's reroll here. Stasis Crystal. Another Diadem, huh? Merge does what? Remove stasis. I could like do chomp and that, but that doesn't sound great. We kind of need the effects to happen sooner rather than later. Crucible extension is kind of okay. We're already getting floor space though, so it's like not that meaningful. And then Pauldrons and Exiles Diadem or Exiles, yeah. With Glutton Maw, I mean, relatively mediocre. Could just save. We did get Glutton's Maw, so I'll just save my money here. All right, this should definitely help in our scaling. Get our boy, give him one of these things. Health is always good for you. Trample's a little awkward here for us, though. Do I have Antumbra Assaults and some other stuff to deal with you guys in the back line? They're not guaranteed to show up, though. Let's go ahead and actually take them out a little bit. Our Trample goes through... Oh, actually, no, we have the Scorching Restraint, so we should be pretty good for it, actually. Seems like summon units up here to help out, really. That being said, I'm not super thrilled with how this is turning out yet, or right now. I mean, I am Umbra, so we do always have that little bit of a scaling issue, right? And we also switched him to the bottom floor, which is partially why the issue is occurring. All right, that kills you at least. This will help take you out. Good. We do have a chomp down here, so let's chomp it up. Okay, so we're starting to kill you, which is nice. Grab one of these, I guess. Actually could have chomped you in hindsight. This is all looking good. This is not looking good, so let's do this. And let's get you down here to get a hit and also be a chomp target for next round. Le chomp. All right, cool. Again, the Scorching Restraint is not really doing everything we need him to do here, but happy to have him. Speaking of, let's just kill you outright. Actually, I can do... You already chomped. And top is eaten. Morsel, kill you. One more morsel for bottom. Okay. Hey, Rage Room, finally. Definitely need that to show up a little sooner, you know? let's keep having you do your thing. Again, Chomp does activate the eating ability, so you do always get the mana anyway. Or you get the mana on this turn versus next turn, I guess I should say. All right, so Quoto is another one of those ones that it might technically be better to not have multi-strike, but as we can see, it doesn't actually matter. Maybe. I mean, you're still doing a lot of damage. If it was closer, it would be better, because I guess you technically would... No, you're still taking off as much Titan Skin, so never mind. I don't think Quoto is. We're good. Beast becomes a little less relevant for us. Excavation Eruption helps in that specific instance we just found ourselves in, where the backliners do have some kind of reanimate, but I think we can just skip there. Speaking of some kind of reanimate, let's go take a fire chomper. Hey, our first set of removals. Don't mind if I do, and get Crucible Collector a little bit more staying power, maybe. Ooh. Lifesteal 2. I like that. Man, remember when Multi-Strike was a dualism target? I do. I'm actually gonna give Multi-Strike to this Rail Beater. Alright. Hear me out. What if we got rid of some torches? These Shield Stewards become Chomp targets, which are pretty good. So, keep those around for now. Do I just keep using him as a glorified Chomp target? I can just chomp on a Train Steward, right? I have the space. There's actually no reason to really put that guy down there, I guess. All right. Give Rail Beater like a smidge of damage. I don't want to spend the reroll. I probably would prefer the Rage, because it would probably do a little bit more for us overall, but... Alright, Damage Shield Kale, huh? Do we have what's needed? It's actually not great, our situation. It's also not bad. This Multi-Strike guy actually might help us out quite a bit. Alright, as soon as we start to actually defeat these front guys, we're going to be so much happier. This is an interesting start, to be sure. Watch out. Really going for it on that one, huh? Okay, you're a bit of an issue. Only by a little, I think. I think middle actually handles you just fine, right? Yeah, we're more than fine. For now. Huh? Oh, you were a Chomp target as well. Well, you're that target now. I'll give you a little bit of staying power, I guess. Middle might be more pivotal this time around than before. Hey, Rager, you're back. Yeah, see, this is a bit of an issue. So you take off the damage shield, you hit once, then you hit again. I think if we do this, you take the damage shield down, you do 6 damage, you smack him, then you smack him, then you are a little bit easier for us to kill. So again, this is Scorching Restraint just coming in kind of clutch here to help us out. Consume, please. All right, this guy has 13 health right now. He gets the damage shield. We need like something to help us out up top. It's actually not it. You have quick, which is the big issue right now, actually. If you didn't have quick, there'd be ways to do this a little bit more efficiently. I might just need to take that damage. If I summon, then we do 7 plus something else. Let's actually... I get him down to 1 hit. Congratulations on your promotion, sir. Actually, sorry, 2 hits because of the addition one. That's fine. Annoying, but within acceptability, I guess. Is it happening again? Kind of, yeah. 40. I need you to crush him first. Can't believe this guy in the back is like kind of really pivotal for me right now. All right, these guys I'm not as worried about. Yeah, you hit again and we're good to go. All right, I'll take it. I think this is just play 3 morsels. So you're at... Let's do that. That helps out quite a bit. Chomp. You don't technically like need anything else. And you're just dead. Okay. Cool. Good work, team. Are you at 9 lifesteal? You're probably winning for us. You're taking 48, which is him hitting twice. Chomp, chomp, and then the second one hits. Let's do that. And then we can take off one of them as well with that. So you're officially dead. I mean, I do believe we win on bottom. I do declare. All right, they are dead. Cool. Good work, everybody. Ooh, Shroud Spike, my beloved. We don't have oh no, we do have Mana Gen with our Fire Chomper. It's not the most effective, but... All right, need the floor space, please. All right. Left to heal back up a little bit. Everybody's kind of stacked up. They still also have so much opening mana that Merch of Arms seems good. Turn room against Entropy is pretty nice. And honestly, this Crucible Collector is like pretty close to surviving it. And Inferno Room might be... what we do, kind of at 1 on Slay. Thinking about it in context of this stupid entropy guy that silences us. At this point in time, our doggo is dying too. But again, remember, I think our plan was to do Crucible Collector with Rail Beater behind. So we do get to chill on the middle floor. So we're probably doing Inferno Room. I mean, I guess we just do Wolo's Bloodletter. Okay. May the ink guide you on your journey. Thank you, sir. And let's do it. The full-on Trample Umbra. Because we did that, we're gonna go ahead and click on you and upgrade you to be drawn during deployment phase. Sorry, Rage Room. Gonna reroll here. Ooh, okay. Void Armaments. All right, how much do we believe in our champion? I believe in him 100%. He will never die. And if he does, we just find a way to win without it. Right? Ooh, racks. Racks, 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 racks. Okay. This is fine. Okay, so we don't do Inferno Room. I think we actually do Penumbra on middle. Trample. Get tiny, get strong. Collector bottom with Chomp. Rail Beater. Hanging out. Beating the rails. Steelworker. Also top. With this Train Steward, just to kind of get the deck a little bit more evened out. And yes, we do indeed chomp you. Nom. You are dead. You are also dead next turn. That's kind of what we want to see. You have sweep, so these guys are not effective. Notably, the Wolos does not kill these guys, which is pretty important for us. I'm gonna give you armor in the back. You have no sustain. Okay. Mana. Not mana. Continue. Chomp. Let's definitely give you quick. All right, we're softening him up for our guy to do what needs to be done, and then he has melee weakness to boot. You are late, Pyre Chomper. You're supposed to be here a little bit ago. Okay, we can start to stack him up down here, which is good. I guess even though you're late, I'm gonna play you. I'm not feeling too behind right now. I feel like we're probably doing just fine. It's more of a I lose my guy, I lose the run kind of situation, but I think we're pretty solid. Hey, Rage Room, what's up? Nice of you to show up. As long as he can survive the first salvo of racks coming in, our guy down here, I think we're pretty good. All right, so this is one of the floors I was like a little concerned with because we're definitely not getting to the back here, but we do have some answers. Welcome to surviving. You are a chomp target. All right, yeah, we're looking really good. Ooh, okay. There's just so much lifesteal that it's worth doing. We're so good. Never needed to worry. Everybody that was like Penguin, you were literally worrying for no reason. It's totally right. All right, see an Ember Forge, take an Ember Forge, one of my favorite cards in the game. Think I need to go for more rage. The Last Stand thing is like not necessarily popping off as much as I want it to. I think I actually don't really need removals right now. Or sorry, I don't need duplication. I definitely need removals. I don't really need health though. I don't need deployable stuff. Well, I guess I can like just fuse Aldrins onto there, right? So I have you, 2, 4, 6, 10, 10, 11. So I pretty much am fully out on the opening. Now I can like substitute in Rage Room for Rail Beater if I want. Let's just go this way. I mean, well, Shattered Halo, obviously not great. Sketches of Salvation could definitely pull some weird thing, like a Trained Steward coming onto the floor of Penumbra, which could be awkward. Or the Imp coming out at awkward times, too. Zone of Silence, welcome. Don't think we need any of these. So let's just... I think I just reroll. I am very glad I reroll. Mind Jacks and Abandoned Antumbra. Abandoned Antumbra, I think, is one of my favorite artifacts. It just accelerates so much within the Umbra clan. Now I always have a Glutton's Maw target. I always have a Cannibalized target. I always have an Antumbra Assault target. Well, unless we get the one that has 9 or 6 health. So there's just, Shroud Spike target. And this also can get you a common one. So it can get you the Mana Morsel, which is really important with Shroud Spike. So yeah, I really like Antumbra Assault. Do a quick reroll here. Do a quick leaving of the shop. Honestly, with that, I might just go ahead and duplicate our Shroud Spike. Not gonna get like any like crazy wombo combos with it, but could be fine enough. Gonna do this fusion because it doesn't increase the cost and it's like a remove for cheaper than what these will be. I do have my Ember Forge now though. That fills me with excitement. Rage Room definitely can't be played, right? I have to make the swap. One. Yeah, like this right here is just 8 deployable. Eight, 9, 10. Actually, did I count math wrong? 1, 9. 10. I guess I do have the mana? for Rage Room? Nah, I don't know. If it's deployable and I messed up my mana, whatever. So be it. What stays in the deck after we do? I mean, I can start getting rid of Shade Splitters. I mean, I only get rid of one at the end of the day, but all right. Start your engines. All right. GG counter. Just gotta double check all the time to make sure that we are correctly playing. Yeah, we're so good. Those guys are just glorified chomp targets, right? Wow, this actually sometimes gives me like extra mana too. That's perfect. All right, you definitely want your lifesteal, give you a little bit more health, give you a little bit more damage. Can't kill anybody out down there, so actually let's just double up potentially here. Now if I double my armor like this guy, or double my rage, this guy's gonna be so much better. Summon, eat. Do that. I guess I really didn't need to do that. I don't really have a good sacrifice target now. Well, let's play... Well, you're gonna just die in one hit too. Yeah, I want the deck to just be a little bit cleaner here. His 8 lifesteal, he's not dying anytime soon. The Inferno Room's doing its thing. This guy's doing its thing. We've got our Ember Forge now, who will live in perpetuity, I think. Kill you outright. Ooh, nice lifesteal. Get your lifesteal to get you back up and running here. All right. I was gonna say, we're getting kind of close to some big Shroud Spike target hits, but fortunately, we just missed out on it. I think we just cycle one more time here. Not necessarily the hit we want, unfortunately. That's part of the combo we'd like to see, but don't necessarily need to. All right, eat you. Yeah, multi-strike is fine. Go ahead and take a hit and... I mean, with the chomp ability, we're pretty good at having like one space unit here. All right, well, maybe it is just time, or is it? Because we can do this, and then I can get more rage on you. Oh, I should have eaten that guy to get these. I guess I wouldn't have helped out though, so. All right, so how is middle looking? Looking fine. All right, let's summon eat. Double rage. Summon sacrifice. Toss, toss. Get you some health, get you a damage shield, and you grab that. Hate that guy. I'm just gonna target him because I hate him. The stupid silence guys have messed up this fight more often than anything else. I guess that's why they're here though, right? Oops. All right, there is a chance we get the Wombo combo, guys. We're shuffling the deck. Let's see. Now, we do just win on middle, so we need to be a little not worried about missing it because we win, but all right. Well, we get a combo of sorts. Summon, eat 12 times, and I can hit for 36 whole damage. Watch out. Hmm. 92 health against the Titans. The question is, do we use Inferno on bottom again to ease up the targets, knowing that we'll take an additional 5 damage per round? So it'll be 9 from Dominion, 14 times 7, because you need to think it's like going to be around 7 rounds. Sorry, it's 7 rounds, but you divide by 3, and any remainder ones happen. So it's 3 times 14. So we're really taking 42 damage. I mean, by the looks of it, we can take 42 damage. Any reason to put you here so we have more floor space? Not really. I think our setup was really good. That's assuming we, that the calculation's assuming no vengeful shards or curses of entropy taken. A really great opening. Oh, I guess I missed that. Never mind. How are you looking? You are taking some damage. You're going to get your lifesteal anyway. Here. We had the Fire Chomper, this would be even better. Or a Rubble Morsel from the previous turn. It's actually not that great, but it's fine. Attack. Now let's just go more mana. All right, well, we have 33 lifesteal. It's like, it wasn't really that good, honestly. But it's generally speaking fine. I do need Penumbra to, I mean, if he dies, right? Is the fact of the matter. Fire Chomper, you're late. I need to just grab lifesteal now, to be honest. What do we get here? Hey, you're a guy that I can kill. That's nice. All right, I do want you to survive a little bit more here. Go ahead, Fire Chomper. Do this. Double my rage, please. Summon Consume. Number 4. Go ahead and grab some damage shield up top. Our health numbers are not great for the third go around here, but right, do we get it? Okay, there's the lifesteal. Greatly needed up here. He's taking 41, going to be taking a little bit more next turn. I am a little fearful, so much so I think I do a chump blocker. Granted, I also don't really have much space anyway. I will... I mean, mana is pretty good next turn, but I'll take out a mana morsel here for an additional lifesteal. Perfect. Okay. I could have let that guy die, I guess. This is 6 health, 1 going bottom, but health is a good stat for us to stack on people right now. Don't actually know what his total damage taken is right now. Survive, my Ember Forge. You are the true carry. Yeah, you're taking 100. That's not great. It's effectively 20 block. I'll get you health at some point. I mean, you're already life-stealed out to wazoo, so your damage... Okay. I think I raged that guy now. I think I need to block 20 here again. Raging the guy in the back helps us get damage on entropy, and now we're good because all that's left is Dominion, so we can pretty much let the rest of our floor crumble. We are in wave 8, slightly off in our calculations here. This Pyre has a not high level of damage overall, so it takes a little bit of time. All right. So was that 45 damage overall? GG. Are my calculations right? No, 50 damage. Oh, 39. Oh. Well, my math was off. That's fine. But GG, look at that, guys. What a fun little run that was. Yeah, oh, we won 1 turn quicker, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, thank you all for being here. Let me know how many mistakes I made per usual, and I will see you all next time.